guys, welcome back to the channel. And I know it's been a while. It's been a while for me. It's been so long that I even got a new setup. But with that out the way, it's good to be back. I feel a little rusty, but to knock that rust off, we're jumping in, and we're jumping in with a really big movie today. But before we get into all that, please like, subscribe, and as always, hit that notification bell so you always know when you get my videos. And with the new year, hopefully, I'll be making sure I'm getting a ton of videos out for all those good 2023 releases that are coming our way. But for now, we'll focus on 2022, and let's get into it. So, today we will be reviewing Avatar: The Way of the Water, the highly anticipated sequel to the 2009 Avatar. Now, this is a movie that is directed by great James Cameron and stars Zoey Saldana and Sam Worthington. And for the cast, that's all I'll say. And we also have newcomers like Kate Winslet and Cliff Curtis. But for the whole entire cast, I'll keep that a secret for now. And if you do end up seeing the movie, you'll see why. So now, let's get into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is James Cameron. With this movie, it solidifies that this man is the king of sequels. From Aliens to Terminator 2, he just knows what to do with sequels. Not only does he go bigger and better, and you definitely get a lot of that in this movie, but he also still makes it emotional, and he still makes you care about the characters that are in the movie. And this one does have a lot of characters. He introduces a lot of new characters from the first one till this one that you are just learning about and you are getting attached to. And I feel like he does a really good job of like giving every new character a beat that you can attach on to and care about, as well as old characters that you see a different side to, you see a different facet to, like Jake and Neytiri, who are now a mother and a father, and you see now their dynamic between their kids and what they're willing to do for their kids, which a lot of the plot revolves around, of what both of them are willing to do to keep their family safe and everything. So that's the aspect that I really like from James Cameron in this sequel. And it had so many moments too, of those fist pumping moments that only a movie like this throwback to that summer blockbuster, even though it's coming out in December, it still felt like that summer blockbuster that you go with your family, just like the first one, and just have a really good time for the 3 hours. And this movie is pretty long at 3 hours, but I felt like that was necessary because it is so much of this movie that you just want to sit with and just watch the screen. And I think that's another aspect that James Cameron does phenomenal of fleshing out Pandora. He fleshes it out not only with backstory and the different tribes and the cultures, he also fleshes out with the absolutely stunning visuals. The visuals in this had me verbally say out loud multiple times, "Oh my God," because that's how breathtaking these visuals were. It was so photorealistic. It was so lived in. It felt like this could be real aliens that are out in the galaxy somewhere. That's how detailed it looked. And I see now why he waited for the technology to catch up to the vision he had for this world and this franchise. And this indeed will be a franchise. It has so much more room to grow, and it has so much more story to tell how the second one ended off. So all that, I give props to James Cameron and his wonderful direction and his wonderful filmmaking. And so moving on to more of Sam Worthington and Zoey Saldana and Cliff Curtis and Kate Winslet, all of these characters knock it out of the park. I found myself multiple times throughout the movie forgetting that this was a motion capture performances from everyone, because they were so emotional, they were so emote, they had multi different facets of their characters. It really lets you sit and live in this world. Now, some of the names I am not at all good with, so I'll be referring to more of them as the children, but the newcomers such as their children, will really stands out. And once you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But particularly from the middle child and Kiri, who, as you'll see, is a returning character, but you'll see that for yourself. But I really did like the newcomers, especially the children, and they have this one particular character that also has a very interesting backstory that's among the kids as well. But I love their dynamic with each other and how they grew up protecting each other, as well as the new dynamic they added for Natiri and Jake, because they are parents now, and you see how much they've grown and matured, and you see they're in just a different space in their life now, with Jake being Navi for his life now, and you see the changes that have happened to him and his family. So that was another aspect that I really enjoyed, and which really was the heart of the movie, and the family dynamic and them sticking together, and not just their family, families in general. So overall, Avatar: Way of the Water was a blast. The third act in this movie is hands down flat out amazing. It had multiple action scenes and fight scenes that had me gasping out loud. Specifically with Zoey Saldana and her bow and arrow. This movie was choreographed great. It was visually stunning. So many characters that you get attached to. Just overall, a really solid movie, and improvement on the first one in every way, from visuals to story to characters. I truly cannot rave enough about this movie. And so now, rating it, I would give it a 5 out of 5. It was out of the park home run. I can't wait to see it again. So, now, let me know down in the comments, have you seen it? What did you think of it? Did you like the first one? Did you not like the first one? Whatever it is, comment below. And as always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.